Hello and welcome to Tuandor Gaming. Today's tutorial is on navigating. I've been lamenting ever since I got the game that there's no compass or map feature, so I'd head off out into the wilderness and get lost, and with only sort of the beacon to guide me back, and sometimes you couldn't see that, and it really gets annoying, especially when you consider that the best weapons you can get are further away from base. So just trying to get far out, and you get, your way would be twisted and you'd be looking in the wrong direction, and before you know it, you just spend 10 minutes travelling back closer to base rather than further away. And then I found out today, just hopping on the forums, that there's this magic button called the F3 button. Let me press that now. Here's the answer, the temporary solution to the problems. It's a simple, well, not so simple, coordinate system. And I polished off my coordinate geometry, which, let me tell you, is more than 2 decades in my past. So a little bit of a refresher, and I want to share with you now how you can use that F3 display up there to find your way around, or find your way back, or just get out there and get some of those good weapons really far from base, or just remember that great location you found. So I'm going to go basic on the old coordinate geometry in case it's unfamiliar to you, or like me is a long way in the past. Oh, come on, I'm doing some work here. Sorry about that interruption. Okay, here I've got just a little demonstration of the X, Y and Z planes up there in the right hand corner. It's like a plane. The 0 point is somewhere sort of in the vat. It's here, but it's up a little bit. Okay, is your 0 point, 0, 0, 0, X, Y, Z. That's your origin. So all the coordinates come out from that point. And so you'll see here, I'll get back up on my little viewing platform. On the horizontal, you've got the X coordinate and the Z coordinate. One is basically forward of your origin point. So everything forward of that origin point facing this direction will be a positive number in the Z, which is the third option there. So I'm 3 squares, meters, I don't know exactly what it represents, in front of the origin point, and my X off to the left, see, it's in a negative 13. That means that the origin point is 0 when I'm in line, and then anything to the left of it is a negative value, and everything to the right is a positive value. I hope you can follow that. So front of the origin point is positive, and right is positive. Behind and to the left are negative values. And then there is the y-axis. Remember, you're graphing, which is pretty basic. That's up and down. So if I start digging down, that's going to go lower and lower and lower. So yeah, actually no, the 0 point must be down below the vat, looking at that, because I'm at 34. You watch this as I hop off the platform. My Y value drops down to 30, 31, 32, 31, 32. That's because I'm bobbing. So yeah, so I guess the 0 point is down below. If I can move forward here, there's our 0 point for the Z axis, 0 point for the X, and if I dug down 33, which I can't do because this is my protected spawn space, I would get to the 0 point. So everything radiates out from there. So if I wanted to, I just want to travel in a straight line, get as far away from spawn point as possible, so I can get some of those funky weapons that have like multiple barrels on them, then I would just run and see my Z value. I just want to get that as high as possible, while leaving my X value as close to 0, and that would leave me on a 0, a straight line basically, and it wouldn't really matter about the Y value up or down. I'd go up in hills and valleys and whatnot. So that would be a navigating point if I found a really juicy spawn, or a place where I wanted to set up a base, say, oh, I travelled and came to here and went, wow, this is where I want my house, then I would get the old analog system called pencil and paper, and I would write down that number, the XYZ, there, so that I could come back to it. I mean, it's simple, it's basic. If you've used the Minecraft function, it's very similar. They've got a very similar function there. That'll do the job for you. Now, that leaves one value, well, the big value up the top there, I'm pretty sure is my frames per second, which at the moment I'm killing my system and it's pathetic. So that big number, don't worry about that. For coordinates, down the bottom, X, Y, Z, and then there's R. Now I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing it's radial value. Like I said, it's been too long since I've done geometry, which is basically like your cardinal points, north, south, east, west, but like in a circle. You know, radius of a circle. 0 degrees is straight ahead, or 360. Because it goes up to 360. So you see here, I'm pretty much facing, when I spawn, this is the direction I'm facing, so that's counted as 0. The starting point of my circle, I guess, my compass, or north, you might, if that helps you to navigate. So if I turn straight to the right, I'm hitting 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270. Quite simple. So that's just your direction values, and you know, just like if you think of northwest, northeast, you know, you've got that 45 degree. Another one interrupting me while I'm working. I probably should do this in creative, but anyway. So my special guest. Just pay attention to what I'm doing here. So that will help you navigate. You can use the radial just for your direction from the way you're facing. Or so you can just use the radial value to travel in your straight line, or a combination of that and your XY values as well. It's a party here. I'll just end it here. You don't have to watch this. I hope this helps. If you need further clarification, I understand it's not always that easy. Please let me know. I can always redo it and try and explain it better. Okay, thanks for your time.